Welcome, everybody, to your Stardom May 20th, 2023 Sanjo Show live reactions. 7 matches again today, starting with a tag team match. We've got our two rookies tagging together to take on the team of Azumi and Lady C. And I am at 15 seconds. John, I know you're at 15 seconds as well. You told me before we went live. So we are going to get right on into this thing. Three, two, one, go.
Interesting that Lady C is going to be standing across from her tag partner, at least on the New Blood shows, Hanako. We know that they had a losing bid for the New Blood tag titles against Karma and Starlight Kid. Now Lady C just seems to be refocused on Queen's Quest. Azumi, of course, the high-speed champion, but one has to wonder for how much longer. She's got a title defense looming against Kashima and Fukigen in a three-way. One Queen's Quest member against two Oedo Tai members. That seems like some shifty math, if you ask me.
Of course.
And Hanako there getting in the ring. There is Sakura. Going to be an interesting tag match to open here.
This is definitely Hanako's music, though. They came out to her theme song.
Yeah.
Oh, just
this
like this
team
comes to Azumi's theme. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. I did mention around 3 today that we were going to be live reacting to this show in about an hour. And I got 3 likes on that. And this was in the Discord, by the way. 3 thumbs up reacts. And that was Super Blue, Galatea, and Umbra. So I'm expecting all 3 of you to be here today.
Oh, I don't know if they'll want to now with that tone.
And well, Lady C's on the screen. I got to take my teacher tone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also want to extend official welcome, at least as far as live reaction, to Umbra to our Discord. Joined it. And you all can too for $3 a month. Details in the description box below on our Patreon.
Yes.
And at Queen's Quest in a very interesting place because, it's not like they're on a losing streak, but we've had questions about Utami's confidence and really her relationship specifically with Kamitani. It doesn't seem like it's in the best place. Kamitani hasn't exactly been cruel to Utami or anything, but distant is a word I would use. She's been very distant with Utami as of late. Again, we even saw a few shows back. She had a choice to tag either Utami or Azumi. She chose Azumi. That's nothing against Azumi, but Utami seemed like the fresher woman. And Kamitani's like, no, not gonna give you that.
Sakuraya! You wear glasses pretty regularly, right?
I do, yeah.
You ever have one of those weird moments where you can see the reflection of the whites of your own eyes and it looks like a smudge, and then you put your glasses away and it's just the whites of your own eyes?
I probably definitely have, yeah.
Yeah. I'm dealing with that right now and it's frustrating. I don't know how to get rid of it. I think it's probably because there's sunlight shining on my face and it's making the whites of my eyes bright and they're showing up more in the reflection of my glasses, and it's not very fun. But anyway, Azumi's wonderful. She is very fun.
Wonderful and very capable, hence why she's the high-speed champion.
Indeed, indeed.
For
how much longer, though? That is the question. We've got this show, we've got the 521 show, and then we get to Flashing Champions, where she's in that triple threat you were mentioning earlier.
She is definitely a champion that moves like lightning, a flash of lightning, if you will.
I feel like we've seen that high-speed title change hands in triple threat matches more than we've seen it change hands in singles matches.
Hell.
Good call. Because I remember the first time we ever saw the high-speed title change hands since we started reacting was Hazuki versus Azumi versus, I think at the time it was Death Yamasan. And Death pinned Azumi to win the title from Hazuki.
Yes.
I also remember Azumi pinning Starlight Kid to win the title from, I believe it was Riho at the time.
Yes, you would be correct on that.
So
You see the size disparity there between Sakura and Lady C really made itself evident with that headlock takeover.
yeah, really. There's a
What a
boot.
boot straight to the face.
Did you see the clip from the New Blood press conference where Azumi made Miyu cry?
No, I didn't see that. That's sad.
Oh, I got a spinning wheel here. Let me refresh.
Oh, should I pause real quick?
Yeah.
All right, let me pause real quick. 5 minutes, 17 seconds.
You said 5 minutes 17 seconds, right?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We should be good to go.
I also, not to take away from the matchup, but I do want to make just a technical note to you and to everybody else. I am expecting a storm here today. It got moved back to 6, so haven't had really any inclement weather. But hopefully by 6 we're a good way into the show, and then we can get out in time. So
Is it? I was gonna say, is it like the storm's gonna start at 6, or 6 o'clock is just when you should start being on the lookout for it to potentially, at some point maybe.
My
start?
impression was it's just gonna start at 6.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I know that like weather in general is very like fuzzy.
Yes, for sure. Because again, it was supposed to be at 4 today. And,
I thought it was supposed to be at 2. You told me it was supposed to be at 2.
Oh, did I say 2?
Last night when we talked about it, you said 2. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you know what? That's what Chris told me. But then I feel like it was supposed to be 4, and then they're like, "Oh no, 6." So yeah.
You know what though? Maybe by the time 6 o'clock rolls around, they'll be like, actually 7.
God, I just want the storm to happen. Honestly, I think we could really use it.
Dude, same honestly, because here it's fucking dry as hell right now. It's literally 92 degrees outside right now for me.
Jesus, that's so unattractive. Remember, people, you don't like summer. You just like not being in school and or whatever.
There are elements of summer that I do like. It's just the extreme heat and bugs that I hate.
Yeah, that's fair. Because sometimes nighttime in summer can be really beautiful and cooling, but and the heat and the bugs, like you said, and you know I can relate because of where I live.
Yeah,
I'm like,
because
yeah,
don't
feel
you
you on
basically live near like a still body of water?
Oh yeah, we're all around it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got the river, and then we've got a pond, and then there are other bodies of
Oh.
water when you hike along trails. It's like,
Oh, that sounds like hell. That's mosquito haven, but human hell.
yeah, it's beautiful when the mosquitoes are like underground where they belong because they're a subspecies compared to me. I shoulder block by Lady C. And Hanako there retorts. I really like Hanako, y'all.
Wow, ladies! Wow, or Azumi, I mean, rather, comes in with the kick to Hanako, right to the gut, right to the midsection. And now Hanako with the Irish whip to Lady C. Gonna charge, splash. Off the ropes, cross body, nice. 1, 2, and double kickouts, because of course. Hanako might be thinking about a vertical suplex here. Oh, nope. Lady C kicks away. Going for the side Russian hair sweep.
Knee drop. Kick out.
And there's the tag to Azumi.
I have to wonder if Rena at all is watching this matchup, given that has a little bit of history with more pertinently for her purposes. She is the future Stardom champion, and you know there are 3 viable contenders. In fact, Lady C is going to be challenging at the next New Blood show, which I know happened last night. So yeah, we'll be covering that after Flashing Champions.
Yeah. Basically, once Stardom World gets the 521 show uploaded, that is going to open the floodgates for us. We're going to be able to upload to the 521 show, the 527 show, which is Flashing Champions. It's a pay-per-view. It's probably 3.5 hours if I had to guess. And the New Blood show that's on YouTube right now. It's going to really allow us to catch up much more effectively once they do get that show uploaded, which I'm guessing we'll be able to do the 521 show Tuesday. Yeah, just to be clear. 521 show Tuesday, then Flashing Champions Wednesday. We'll probably start that at 4. And then we'll do New Blood on Thursday. And
We
it'll be
should
nice
hopefully be
to
up
be
enough.
less than a week behind. That'll be incredible. It'll be such a huge improvement over May.
Yeah, especially because given how Stardom's been uploading, we may even be all caught up just with them at that point in terms of how they're uploading.
I mean, we are very close to being caught up with them right now. It's just a matter of the Flashing Champions thing being up and us not being able to react to it yet. But I will say, you know how like Golden Week was the main reason that we were so behind in the first place?
Yeah.
They have an oddly similarly stacked schedule to start June. So basically, throughout the first 14 days of June, literally the first 2 weeks of June, they run 9 shows.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's excessive. I will say, though, again, kind of similar to May, they only run one show from the 19th to the 30th.
Okay.
And I think it's a pay per view. It's on the 25th. Stardom Sunshine 2023.
Kick to the arm by Azumi to Sakura.
I'm wondering if they've announced any. Or no, you know what, dude? That 25th show is not a pay per view because guess what? July 2nd, Midsummer Champions is happening.
Oh, wow. And then, dude, before you know it, 5-star Grand Prix, baby.
Yeah, it starts on July 29th and 30th. We're only about 2 months away. Oh, actually, it looks like it starts on the 23rd. That's crazy.
Azumi now.
Yeah, dude, day 1 of the 5 stars on July 23rd. So we're legitimately only like a month and 3 weeks away. Holy shit.
Not long at all. Oh, Sakura moves out of the way of the Heat Seeker.
Wow,
Azumi.
look at
Backslide.
Aya. Impressive. But she kicked out.
Oh, that was close, though.
It was.
Hard forearm there by the champion. Oh, Lacey restrains her.
Nice.
No! Look at the rookies here trying to get the upset.
They are trying. It's adorable.
Cradle. Azumi is extremely difficult to pin, and that's why she's so evasive and very technically sound, trying to get numero uno here. I think that's just it. That's it.
Yep, there we go.
Great effort by Sakura. I noticed she did a little bit of different stuff. She did like those rounds of shoot kicks like Danielson sometimes does to the chest at one point in the match. Azumi did catch one of the kicks, but Sakura getting a bit better than that. Backslide was deep. Double chicken wing does the damage for Azumi. Queen's Quest should be very proud of their efforts. Incredible showing. All right, we're going to move on to match number 2 here. It's Koguma versus Sexy Kuma. Mariah May, baby. The Fighting Princess.
Mariah better win this goddamn match.
She will, sir. It's Club Venus and it's Mariah, one of the best gaijin to come to Stardom in recent memory. Yeah, I said it. All right.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna be pissed if she doesn't. Okay.
And you'd have every right to be upset if she doesn't win. All right. 9, 10. I'm just gonna let this play through. All right. Yeah,
We get to hear Mariah's theme song. This is great.
I did make that a boop of the day in our Discord.
And it
I
was
found
great.
it.
Yeah, I'm so glad you found it. I listened to it a couple times. It was great.
So we also know that that's going to be on the Club Venus playlist. It's all coming together.
Ready when you are.
Count us down, partner.
3, 2, 1, go. I've got to put on my posh British accent so that I sound more like Mariah.
There you go.
She does rule the world, after all.
If you put Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte together, you'd be worlds away from the talent of Mariah May. This woman is incredibly special. I really feel like if she's sticking around for the long haul, which I think she's given every indication that she is.
Well, dude, yeah, everyone seems to be under the impression that she just fucking loves it here and wants to stick around for sure.
I mean, dude, here's the thing. My first hint that she was going to be long term was her being in Naniwa Roulette a couple months ago. I don't think they'd let anybody that was going to be short term take part in something like that. Mariah May wants championship gold, and she wants it from Stardom. She loves to have a great time, and here's the thing. She can party, but she can wrestle with the best of them, and that's why I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the closest thing to like a not so, regular Stardom person that was in that match was Momoka Hanazono.
Yes.
But she's still full-time in Japan, at least.
I'm going to see how limber I am because I'm about to do a reach. I think this match is actually incredibly important for Mariah, and here's why. We know that her and Xena have designs for the Goddesses Championship. Koguma is one half of FWC, one of the most successful Goddesses teams, that being alongside Hazuki in Stardom history. Yeah, exactly. So if Mariah beats Koguma, even though it is a singles match, that does really make a statement. Hey, FWC is the past. They did even recently lose a bid, 2 new eras for the Goddesses titles. Mariah and Xena looking to stake their claim now. There you see Hazuki holding the rope there for Koguma, as I believe Hanan was as well. At least I'm assuming it was. For all we know, it could have been Mayu. I think I just heard my first little bit of thunder, which is how even the Xena isn't in the ring, but she is a touch of thunder for Club Venus.
Mina's here to announce Mariah. Love it. I wanted to ask you, by the way, dude, if there's nothing going on in the background of your house, like if there's no crazy sounds going on or any music playing or anything like that, would you be able to turn off your sound cancellation?
I mean, do you really need me to?
I just feel like you've been cutting out a lot, so I figured it would help.
Fuck. I'm gonna not do that.
Okay.
Only because I don't know if they're gonna put records back on.
Okay.
Because right now it's off. If after this match I don't hear any records or anything, I will turn it off. But I still want to play it safe.
Okay, that's fine, man. I just didn't know.
Right, May. Very playful there and being checked by the referee. I like that Mina came in and corrected the announcer, did the announcement for Mariah May anyway. Not going by Fighting Princess for this match, at least. They are sticking with Sexy Kuma to play the mind games. Oh, no, Sexy Kuma. Well, that sucks. That was oddly peaceful. Bell.
See, you don't get to do your bullshit after trying to tell her not to do hers.
Oh, Mariah turning up in the club.
That's just straight up twerking. Like, literally, if anyone needs a technique lesson on how to twerk, Mariah is putting on a masterclass.
I feel like Koguma only said no sexy Kuma because I'm gonna be that guy. I think she's jealous of Mariah May.
Yeah.
And honestly, who can blame her?
Motorboat.
Oh, by power. I fucking love this woman, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, Mariah May is a feminist, and I dare you to prove me wrong.
I'm gonna be that dickweed, and I'm gonna say if Mariah May isn't on both of our fave fives, like I'm lecturing one, if not both of us, if that's an oversight that happens. This woman's too good.
Oh shit, that's right. Dominion's coming up soon.
Yeah, that's June 4th, right?
That's Sunday. Wow.
New Japan. Ugh.
Wowzers. That's kind of cray.
Yeah, just a little bit. Mariah is enraged here. Koguma's kind of flipped the head games back on her.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Kick out Mariah? Yeah. Oh my god, the drop kick. Egregious. Egregious.
I'm not going to be too perturbed by it. Mariah's winning. It's fine.
I appreciate your confidence, man.
It's Club Venus, baby. Ew.
Wow, she actually goes into like the camel clutch style chin lock now. To like
Wow,
punish her
Koguma.
for not accepting her Kuma roll.
Problem, Koguma?
Clearly.
Wow, rude. Mina was just checking on her friend, Koguma. Stars is a cult. I'm calling it right now.
Nice stomp.
It acts all kind and sisterhood-esque and like, oh my god, you're so wonderful. We're all wonderful. Let's make the world better. And then this is how they treat people. Unacceptable.
Nice kick by Mariah. Double springboard shotgun drop kick.
Beautiful.
She's so talented.
Fuck her up, Mariah.
She's gonna do a hip attack, isn't she?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Bronco Buster, even better. Amazing.
Damn, I've never seen a Bronco Buster just using the ropes and not like done in the corner. Like
yeah.
that.
Oh, and a stink face? Oh, okay, not really.
Oh! Yeah, how'd you enjoy eating ass, bitch?
I mean, she's used to it with how bad she is.
Yo! Oh,
wait, no, that's sucking ass. Never mind.
yeah. Coco was just like, let me die.
I think Hazuki's telling Mariah that Koguma's asleep. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Wow, rude. Check out.
I did love getting to see Hazuki for that brief moment, though. That was great.
See, that's how considerate Mariah is. She knows that you're a Hazuki fan, and she's like, I'm going to talk to Hazuki for Ashton, so the camera will have to look at her.
Dude, you're so right. Man, Mariah really is wonderful.
Yeah, Club Venus just taking
Honestly,
care of
I might end up with Mariah as high as number 2 on my Fave 5 this era.
Dude, she's, I'm telling you, like, I meant it when I said it at the beginning. I think she's one of the best gaijin to come through here in a long time. Like, since Jamie Hayter, I would go as far as to say.
Yeah, I really, I can't name any other gaijin other than Jamie specifically that I would rank above Mariah.
Yeah.
Lord knows I wouldn't put B above her.
Ew!
I wasn't expecting that extreme of a reaction. Holy shit. Wow.
Koguma cutter, and
Damn.
yeah.
That was funny. No, you're not going to suplex her. You're going to eat forearm.
Yeah. Former again for the lulls.
Oh, we got a reversal on the Irish whip there. Nice leg sweep, Mariah. Nice drop kick, Mariah. Yeah. Oh, we're going for a hip attack here. Watch her miss. She didn't miss. Yes.
It's all you, baby. Sexy Kuma, baby.
She's going to the top rope. What are you going to do, Mariah?
Probably another drop kick if I had to guess.
Oh, Kuma had something to say about it.
I don't remember requesting her. Oh, hot shot over the top rope there. You gotta be careful. You gotta be. Oh.
Mina's helping. Oh, she hit her face right on the apron.
What? If you ask me, I think it's an improvement.
Thanks, David.
He needs to come back and spit more coffee on Natalia. Oh,
dude, the fact that she's still around, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Go.
What are you doing, Koguma? That's not fair.
Away. Remember when Koguma first came back and we were like actually kind of excited for her?
Yeah.
And now she's like consistently one of the top like 3 worst things on each individual show that she takes place in.
Yeah.
Hazuki, you're so adorable in your gigantic t-shirt that's clearly way too big for you.
Hazuki, just fess up and tell us where Koguma is.
I wonder if that t-shirt belongs to Koguma. Like she's wearing Koguma's t-shirt.
Wow, that's kind of precious, honestly, if true. Wow. Wow. Yes, Mina.
Good job, Mina. Way to catch the bear. Holy
Ooh.
shit, that chop! And I love that it was overhand, too. I love it. Yes, Mariah.
Yeah, prevent that forced
it.
fire, Felicia.
I am confused.
It's okay. We're all used to it.
Oh, okay.
Koguma now on the stage. Oh, hip attack.
Yeah, I thought Cody was Felicia.
Everyone that goes against Club Venus is Felicia. That's why I say, by the way, with Micah, if she loses, I'll be like, buy regular-sized Felicia. It works for every occasion. No, Mariah, don't. You'll get DQ'd.
I appreciate that we're getting to see Mariah's violent side, though. That's pretty cool.
Mina reminding Mariah, you don't need to do this. You're sexy. And Mariah's like, you're right.
Oh my god, she's going to give her a lap dance.
Don't tell me this is going to be a double count out. We're at 14 already, Mariah.
She was twerking on her. Yeah, this is a double count out.
No! No!
There you go.
Oh!
Well, pecker.
This was ass.
There was a lot of ass in this match for sure.
Yeah. At least we get to hear this theme. Get off of her. The match is over.
Koguma doesn't care, man. She's in Stars. They're a bully faction now.
Mina, use that chair. Or give Mariah the chair. It's time we solve this problem.
Dude, Mariah's just so naturally athletically gifted.
Yeah.
I love that Mariah's like fluffing her boobs.
Yeah.
Like, gotta make sure the girls are still in place.
She's looking at Koguma with the right amount of indignation, given that, I mean, how dare you? And she's still being rude. Wow.
God,
Sorry, she actually.
Koguma really does strike me as the prude type.
Yeah.
Like, she's just angry at Mariah because she's a fucking prude, and Mariah is doing like sexy stuff, and Koguma can't. Not only can Koguma not do it herself, but she can't handle seeing other people do it.
Yeah, sorry, Koguma. We're so sorry that Mariah got your stupid Kuma shit over.
Oh god, she just did her a concho.
Wow, that was practically sexual harassment. Yeah, we're going to sue. We're going to sue 100%. This was inexcusable. I mean, the officiating has never been worse. Koguma just did whatever she wanted. Yeah, we know who the audience prefers, Koguma. Stop rubbing it in your own face. Wow!
Wow!
Again! Yes, that was self-defense. Yeah, we're suing the fuck out of Koguma. This is ridiculous. Mayu, get control of your goddamn faction for once in your life.
This match should be fun.
I'm excited for this one. It'll be a great test for Kajima, given that Misara was the last one to challenge Azumi for the title.
The Suzuseda connection versus Oedotai. Ready at 15 seconds when you are.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. I would love to know where whoever made the Oedotai theme song, where that person came up with, or like what inspired them, like what like they took from to come up with the sort of iconic Oedotai like melody, like the rhythm, like the I don't know how to describe it. Like, cause you know how like the Oedotai theme song has like that iconic like rhythm, that melody, like the sound that you hear that you're like, oh, that's Oedotai. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to know where they came up with that. Like if they took it from like an anime theme or like some other show theme song or like a commercial or like an actual like pop song or something like that, or if it was just completely original.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They should do like a Stardom music kind of thing. That'd be
I
cool.
would love that. It would be amazing.
Maybe like you get Talon giving interviews, like because maybe Talon's more involved in the process than we think, you know, and Micah.
Yeah.
And obviously this will all need to be translated, but you could talk about how, you know, like I wanted a real Bushido vibe, which is why it opens the way that it does and all that stuff. And Julia's like, well, I'm cool, but I wanted more of a main event sounding theme. Like I liked my original theme, but then we wanted to switch to something a bit smoother, a bit more elegant, show my elevation to the top of the card. Like, yeah, you could really do a whole thing with it.
I just want more like backstage info on this shit in general. Oh, and there's May. And Susie. Where's Javaris? He's not even online in Discord. Shit.
Yeah, Javaris, I think, has had quite a day at work from what I saw on Twitter, so he might either be resting or I don't know.
Oh, that really sucks. Shit.
Yeah.
Starlight kid. Oh, yay, kid. See, now I'm a bit confused by why you said that because I'm looking on Javaris's Twitter and I'm not seeing anything egregious unless I'm missing it.
Well, he was just talking about having to deal with old heads today. And you know how Javaris can be, like, if he's, like, annoyed or something, that usually carries with him for the whole day.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe he deleted it. I don't know, because I did see it.
Oh, wait, no, I see it now. I see it now. It was from 8 hours ago. I'm just seeing it just now.
Yeah, it could have really tuckered him out. Who knows?
Yeah.
If you hear this, because I know you're catching up on Stardom, Javaris, we love you. Bell.
There we go. Bro, the reaction that the right has had to Chick-fil-A's like a whole situation with them hiring whatever it was, the diversity shit, I was like, this is hilarious. I'm sorry, but it's so funny. Like they really do have the fucking gall to call the left the snowflakes. Like holy shit.
Dude, I know. I'd laugh a lot harder if these same people weren't actually gaining political power, even if only slowly, because
Yeah.
after that Georgia news you shared with me, I'm just like, it's so over. We're doomed. Ken and Kosh Molten the kicks here to Sarah. And that's what I mean, too, because we had that conversation a while back, and I got a little frustrated because I feel like we were kind of talking past each other, even though we weren't really disagreeing. That's what I mean about anti-intellectualism. Like, it doesn't have to be philosophy or science. Like, anything that's just incorrect, that people in power, like, push forward or they suppress actual true knowledge, regardless of where that knowledge comes from, that's anti-intellectualism. That's an anti-intellectual society. And that's why I hate where we're living, because it's the same thing with CRT. Like, yes, it absolutely is motivated by white supremacy, but who said that white supremacy had anything to do with it? Like, that's part and parcel with anti-intellectualism too, because it's based on false notions of history, biology, etc., etc. Fucking pseudoscience and shit.
Yeah.
Quick choke there. That's what I meant. Like, it was so funny because we were just talking about each other, and I'm like, no, you're not understanding. Like, yeah, these people just do not care what the truth is because their narrative is gaining them power. The idea that we have a legit flat earther, what was it position that she won? Like, it wasn't like Congress or anything.
Oh no,
but
it was like some kind of like chairperson thing or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. But like all the same, I wouldn't even want a person like that operating a fucking kiosk somewhere. You know, it's like Jesus Christ. You know, and then when you're actually talking politics, it's like it's terrifying. It's terrifying. And then I already told you because I posted this in the Discord. It's disgusting to me, like how the far right, which doesn't give a shit about non-white people, and let's be clear, neither do liberals, except liberals will at least make some more social concessions because they really do see non-white demographics as a valuable voting base. But you had Charlie Kirk, because I think he spearheaded it. Possibly. I know his tweet was really popular about it.
The
whole
Fox
Jamie
thing?
Foxx. Yeah, like it was disgusting. And I'm like, this goes unchecked because a right-wing billionaire owns fucking Twitter. Like the whole thing is so bad. It's like you peel back the rot and underneath it is more rot, and then underneath that rot is more rot, and then when do you get to the bottom, and what even is at the bottom?
Well, the bottom is literally capitalism. Like that's what the fucking core of the apple is.
Yeah. Oh my god. Suzu. I'm almost wearing a shirt there. I was curious what that shirt said. I wonder if that's like New Old Time merch or something. Suzu feeling herself though. She's like, man, fuck y'all. I'm winning this. What a drop kick.
Actually, no, I almost have to wonder what came first, capitalism or white supremacy.
I would have to think capitalism, honestly.
See, that's interesting because I was just wondering if maybe white supremacy did come first and that capitalism was born from it.
Well, here's the thing. That's possible. It's almost like there's a simultaneity between them. Because, like, obviously one of the biggest institutions of white supremacy was slavery / colonialism.
Yeah.
But, like, that was also an economic system that, like, would later just become your formal industrialized capitalism. So,
yeah, I'm thinking, like, you'd have to imagine white supremacy existed during the times of feudalism, no?
Well, see, dude, that's where it gets a bit complex. Now, keep in mind, this isn't my scholarly region of, like, expertise. So I don't want to claim any authority. Right. I always encourage people to do their own research. But I will say, from what I have studied, notions of race and stuff like that, like in ancient times even, there wasn't a notion of race, right? When they would talk about invaders from other countries, they would call them barbarians, but there was no notion of race there.
Right.
It was more xenophobic than racial. Um, and the xenophobia was just termed by like the territories that they came from. Then I think in feudal society, I even have to wonder if there would be any documentation of racism. It didn't really seem
Wow, did
until
you
like
see what just happened?
that kid like whiffed on the drop kick. I thought, oh, missed the PK there, did Suzu?
No, wait. No, yeah, no, dude. She went for a crossbody and Suzu fucking Matrix dodged that shit. It was sick.
Damn. I hope these two are in the same 5-star block. Could be a fun singles match.
Yeah, no
Nice
kidding.
spin kick there by Suzu.
But anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Like the genealogy of race as a concept.
Yeah.
I don't think is to like a few maybe like a century or so after feudalism, but like again, we already know though in like pre-revolutionary times in America, and obviously after the revolution up till the Civil War, hell, even after that, long time after that, you guys get what I mean. There was a concept of race because they'd be like, oh, the Negro, that would be the term that they would use, is inferior to the white man and all this stuff, and you could clearly see like these racialized
Right, so
notions.
really the argument is basically that white supremacy was born out of the slave trade.
That is my understanding.
Because
That's my
I
understanding.
did
Yes.
see something about how like there were white slaves, but like the white rich people that owned slaves had a harder time keeping track of the white slaves because they couldn't tell them apart from the rich people.
Wow.
So they basically were like, we gotta find a way to keep better track of our slaves. So they started only keeping black slaves.
Which, like, oh God, I can't believe I'm about to say this because, like, slavery just in general is a disgusting fucking institution. But I love how the go-to is just, we need more people, not let's give them a piercing or something or some type of like. It's like, no, let's just go and terrorize the rest of the fucking world and get a new labor supply.
Yeah, and then I know that like in the U.S. the way that they kept poor people divided was by basically like making white poor people feel above black poor people by being like, oh yeah, you may be poor, but at least you're not a slave. You're poor, but you're not black. That kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, no, absolutely. Like you already know from that speech from that civil rights activist Randolph that I read, which was so good. Like he says, the practice of lynching is to serve capitalism, and I never really thought about the relationship between lynching and capitalism until that speech, and I'm like, oh my god, like it all makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I say there are legitimate struggles. Struggle against white supremacy, patriarchy, ableism, all legitimate struggles, but they're all struggles that serve the grander struggle of class struggle. It's always a fight against capitalism. I just look at white supremacy and all the other ills as kind of like the auxiliary of capitalism,
Yeah.
kind of like the defense force of capitalism.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even on disability, and I've mentioned this, I don't want to go back to feudalism, but even in feudalism, there was greater economic participation and more communal integration and involvement for disabled bodies until the Industrial Revolution happened, because that completely changed the mode of economic production. And once that happened, it had very broad sociological consequences. Like, oh, you can't integrate because you can't keep time with the machines, you can't keep rhythm, you can't do these manual operations. What do we do with you? Let's institutionalize you. Let's occlude you from broader society. Hell, and then later practices, let's sterilize you, or even Nazi Germany, let's just straight up kill you. It's amazing how certain bodies get maligned, and it goes back to what the dominant mode of economic production is. That might do it. No, Suzu broke it up. Great defense there by Suzu Suzuki. Bro, I'll tell you, I'll be curious where this storm is in a couple hours, because I would kill for a shower today. I'm definitely feeling like I want to take one. Oh, Kishi Kaisei, no! Suzu, nice trip by Suzu. Whoa! That's it! Wow! Hey, let me tell you something, partner. If Kashima ends up getting the dub at Flashing Champions, she might have just found her first challenger right there.
Hell yeah. I mean, dude, is there a better transitional champion option than Saki Kashima?
I don't think there is, and let me tell you, Mei Seira just pinned the #1 contender.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah. Well, and she pinned Azumi herself before losing her title shot to her.
Yeah.
Rolling
No,
Star is what they called that.
May said, let me tell you something, folks. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when she becomes the high speed champion. That title and her is an inevitable pairing, and one that I'm quite eager to see consummated. Suzu taking her leave.
You know, the way that you were just talking about how, like, white supremacy and patriarchy and all that stuff were just like functions of capitalism. You know what that made me think of?
What's that?
Follow me here. It reminds me of the story of Hercules and the Hydra.
Oh, where you cut off one head and then two more grow in its place, and then he's just
Yeah.
like, fuck it, and he buries like the middle one in like a stone or whatever.
Yeah,
And
but
he's
in
like,
this
yeah,
case, it's like, why would you keep cutting off heads when you could just go for the heart? And the heart in this case is capitalism.
yeah, yeah. Because here's the thing. I'm going to get to 15 seconds while we're talking, and we can even talk during it. So
Sure.
13, 14. I'm at 15 seconds. Should be a very interesting tag match.
Aphrodite
Aphrodite.
is they have to win this. If they don't win this, there is truly trouble in paradise.
Can they co? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm ready.
And they coexist. You're right though, bro. That's the thing. You backed it down. You walked it back, but you were right. Three,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
See, well, that's just a kind of. Oh, I love Walker's theme, but I'm enjoying this discourse actually even more than the theme.
Baby, I am Waka.
Indeed, she is the Moonlight Fantasy. But that's the thing, bro, because like people say that you can't, like, if you dismantle capitalism, it's not just going to fix everything. And I do agree because I think there's also, God, I really hate the phrasing here because it almost makes me sound like authoritarian-esque, but there is like cultural re-education I think that needs to happen to like uproot white supremacy, root and stem kind of thing. But it would just be so much easier. Like, I feel like that cultural realignment is so much easier when people's needs are met. Because I swear, so much of reaction and reactionary consciousness is from this perceived, well, slight for one, because it's not just being secure, it's being powerful. That's why I agree with like a lot of even like 20th century psychology that say that there's like a little bit of fascist in all of us. I do think that's true. I do think people find something very alluring about power and the idea of domination. But I think if people just had secure housing, if they were food secure, if they had a stronger sense of community, because I think another thing too, especially in this age of ours, when you have the Surgeon General saying that isolation and loneliness is like an epidemic equivalent to
Yes.
like smoking somebody's like I feel like reactionary consciousness is born in this particular time out of a need for community, out of a need for social connection. And I think if you address that too, like so much of it would go away because I don't think I want to put this carefully because you and I are having a very serious discussion and I take these very seriously. I Performative isn't the right word, but I don't think a lot of reactionary consciousness is as deep rooted as we might think it is. I think a lot of people just do it as like, I found a place somewhere and this is working. So I'm going to like stick with this. I do think there are ideologically committed reactionaries for fucking sure. There's no question about it. But I think a lot of them, especially in the younger generation, it's just the first thing that seemed responsive to their sense of alienation.
Yes.
And if we showed them another way to alleviate that alienation, if I can speak, and build a healthier sense of community that's more lasting and more affirmative and more substantive, I don't think they'd be like, oh yeah, let's kill the black people. Like, I personally don't see it, and maybe that's way too optimistic of a read on humanity. And I would obviously
No, no,
defer to
dude,
black.
you're
Yeah,
100% right. You're 100% onto
yeah,
something because a lot of studies have shown that violent crime and just addiction, like there are so many issues that just go away when needs are met. It really is that
yeah,
simple.
yeah.
I mean, and here's the thing too. There would be nothing wrong with just fucking doing it and then seeing if any other shit pops up and trying to solve it then.
Except, like, dude, even as a young teenager, I always got angry at, like, because, I went through my libertarian phase and I'm very open about that.
Yeah.
But, like, Thomas Sowell and, like, economists like that, Milton Friedman, when they're always like, oh, well, you'll never fully eradicate poverty. And even then, I kind of question, like, well, are we sure?
Well,
Because,
but
like,
that's, yeah,
technology.
right? Because that's the big
Yeah.
thing too. Like that's one of my one of my biggest sort of like, I don't want to even say pet peeve because I feel like that doesn't do it justice. One of the things that conservatives do that annoys me the most is they say shit like, "Oh, well, we can't do this completely, so we shouldn't even bother." Like, even if you can't do it completely, you should at least try and do it as much as you can if it's a good thing to do, you know? So
Oh,
like,
dude.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
eradicating poverty, yeah, like eradicating gun violence is another big thing. But yeah, just like the general idea of like giving people the shit that they need. Yeah, literally, like you said, like just meeting basic needs will go so far, even if you don't want to get rid of guns. Because I know there are a lot of leftists that fucking love guns because at the end of the day, the idea of having to defend yourself from the government, given that there are a lot of anarchists on the left, sounds awesome. It sounds, sounds like it might be necessary even.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, literally just meeting people's needs would still significantly decrease gun violence because people would feel less of a need to commit said gun violence if their needs were met in the first place.
Yeah, dude, it's just like it's I'm just gonna be honest, because now I'm really getting drunk on the discourse we're having. It's ghoulish to me. It's ghoulish to me how people, oh wow, no, Waka, who's she jawjacking with? Zena's like, okay, you
I
start.
think
Oh,
Kamitani.
Kamitani wants to start with Waka. I'm gonna continue my thoughts after the bell rings. We're good about calling the bell.
Here we go. Bell.
Bell. But yeah, it's ghoulish when they're like, oh, we can't do this. Like, dude, I saw something yesterday. I wish I would have found an article, or I think it was from an article. I wish I would have had the good sense to post it in the Discord. Scientists have figured out, dude, or at least they're in the preliminary stages of figuring out, and it's looking very promising, how to harness humidity and convert it to electricity. Like,
That's incredible.
that's fucking insane,
Is it
right?
like a
So
version of
I'm
hydroelectric, basically?
Probably, yeah, I would say so. And I'm like, humidity. What I'm fucking feeling right now could be a source of power. Don't fucking tell
Jesus.
me that something isn't possible when nature is amazing. Because let's keep in mind, too, folks, that technology isn't separate from nature. We mine nature to make our technology.
Yes.
Nature is amazing.
Yeah.
Nature is fucking amazing. And all those people that I know, because I know hippie got like a stigma with the Nixon era and stuff, but the people that genuinely believe, like, oh, nature can meet all of our needs, they're right. Because, like, when you see what we're able to do with nature,
Did you see the video
it's
that Gala
incredible.
just posted about like the Native American food forest?
I had seen her messages about it. I didn't know there was a video accompanying it, and I didn't see it. Look how far away Utami is, bro. Holy fuck. She is, like, nowhere near her corner. But no, I had read her messages, so I'm guessing there was a whole, like, food forest per the title that could have fed everybody, and then the colonizers
Oh
fucking
no,
ruined it,
dude,
right?
there wasn't one. It was literally the entire US was covered in them because that's like one of the elements of Native American life that just existed at the time that we fucked away with.
Yeah, dude. I even feel like, because it's so funny the things you learn like after the fact. Because even our climate crisis, do I think we'd still be in one if we didn't do colonialism? Maybe, because industrialization has had its effects.
Yeah.
But from research I've even read, like, colonialism exploded the problem. Like, we didn't colonize half the fucking planet. Nature probably would be more chill than it is right now. It amazes me. And then you want to talk about, when white Europeans would come in and say, "Oh, these indigenous people, they're savages. They don't know how to live." They were more ecologically minded than you ever fucking were.
Yep.
And they could have fed, like, I don't want to. This is an exaggeration, of course, for a fact, but they could have fed 20 fucking generations with the way they were caring for the earth. We can barely fucking feed people now because we throw food out by the truckload. It's just, I'm so disgusted by everything. Because you talk about one problem and then you're thinking about all the other problems that are interlinked with it. And it's like, God, we do not have to live like this. And that's what pisses me off the most about, like, the Sells and the Friedmans, going back to what we just said a few moments ago. Because underneath those statements, oh, you can't eradicate poverty, you can't do this, you can't do that, what they're really saying is, you can't live any other way than you're living right now. So shut the fuck up and enjoy it. And it's like, no, fuck you. Tell me another life's fucking possible. And Utami's about to show Waka another life's possible. Oh no, Waka! Cross body there. My God, that was very disrespectful to our Red Queen, but also impressive. And now Kamitani's nowhere on the apron. It's like they're just letting each other wrestle these handicap matches. I mean, partner, you said I walked it back and I was right. I guess I was. I mean, maybe this is how they coexist. maybe Kamitani and Utami are just thinking, look, if I share an apron with you, and if I have to like make contact with you, even making a tag, like, nah,
I will
nah.
say, I do think you might be reading a little bit too far into that because we've seen in plenty of tag matches where whoever's in the ring, the people on the apron will be down on the floor just chilling.
True, but here's the thing. I feel like that's more common in 6-woman tag matches.
That's true.
And I feel like
Well,
too
dude, where's Waka right now?
that well, camera isn't exactly in a good place. There is Kamitani at ringside to her credit. But I feel like Utami was pretty far away earlier. That's what kind of caught me
No,
off
you
guard.
were
Didn't just
right.
feel
That
like
Utami was pretty far away. I'll give you that for sure. But I'm just
yeah.
saying though, like it's pretty common for the girls to be like just standing in their corner on the floor instead of on the apron.
That is very true. I mean, you do make a salient point. Queen's Quest is fine. And now Xena. Oh, Tommy, top turnbuckle there. And then, oh, what triangle kick, triangle enzigiri there. I'll tell you, I would still say Mariah is the most talented gaijin in Club Venus, but Xena, she grows on me with every match. Oh, Rhea Ripley style pin and near fall there.
If Xena had Jesse's enthusiasm, she'd be giving Mariah a run for her money.
Yeah. Jesse's just having a great time. Man.
Yeah, because
love
I
that
do
for
feel
her.
like Xena is very talented. She's very strong. She's got some athleticism to her. She's good at what she does. I do like her ability and her talent. She just kind of gives off that vibe like she's not like fully committed to being here, you know?
Yeah. Which is funny because I've seen her tweet about like her going around Japan. I think everybody in Club Venus loves the country.
Yeah.
Nice drop kick by Waka.
Whereas Jessie, my God, the enthusiasm is just radiating off her. She fucking loves it here so much.
That's why I really hope she'll be back soon,
Yeah.
like as soon as possible, honestly. Because I like Jessie, I really do, and you already know I want her and Waka to tag more just in standard tag matches.
Yeah.
Oh, and now, see, I like that Waka did it that way. It's still a bit slow at the end, but I like that she did a follow-through Irish whip as a setup. That's smart. I like that. Man, Christy might have gone out because Riddick is so excited I can hear him. Oh, shoulder check there. Xena over that sunset flip. She got it. Oh, into Waka. Backslide. Not often you see Waka do a backslide.
Utami
Kick out.
though.
Oh, straight jacket drop. And Kamitani breaks it up. Kick to the gut. I think the storm stopped already. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything in a little bit, and I'm just now taking note of it. Wow. Nope. I lied. I'm hearing a little bit of rumbling, but it's very quiet. Wow! Oh, well, we saw it there, bro. Kamitani wanted the tag. Utami's like, nah, I got this. What is going on? Utami got up, straight up looked at Kamitani, and then was like, nah, I'm not giving you the tag. This is how you can lose a match. You know what's funny? You know how I've told you that Road Dogg was my favorite wrestler as a child? Because we all have to make mistakes as early as possible.
Of course.
This is how the New Age Outlaws, I know, broke up for a time. Because there was a tag match, and I think, Road Dogg Jesse James, he didn't want to tag in Billy Gunn. And they ended up losing the match, and Billy was pissed. Like, why didn't you tag me in? So it's kind of funny seeing Utami, who is my favorite wrestler in this tag team and my favorite wrestler in all of Stardom, just her pride really getting in the way of this business. And now Kamitani just dragging Utami. I think she's going to take Utami's hand and make her tag her.
Literally dragged her over there and then tagged her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is going on in well, not even Queen's Quest. What is
Aphrodite.
going on in Aphrodite? Yeah. This is why Osmi's like, I should have won the QQ election. This never would have happened if I was leader.
Yeah, really.
Single leg dropkick. Love you, Tommy, but, if Osmi did say that, she might have a point.
Notice, by the way, bro, Kamitani changed her hair color again. It's not as red as it was. It's closer to Suzu's hair now.
Oh my god, dude. If Suzu really forms her own faction and Kamitani jumps ship, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
OP fucking faction out the ass. Because if your faction's so OP that Mei Sera is low-key your pin taker, that's a pretty stacked faction to me.
Yeah.
Wonka's probably thinking, yes, they hate each other. This is our chance, Xena. Oh. Dropkick. Hey, Kamitani could be breaking away from Utami at the right time. She just got done a really successful Wonder of Stardom title reign and has got to be having her eyes on the World of Stardom Championship. She has said many times in the past that she is Stardom.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Bag suplex there by Xena.
Oh,
Hip attack.
2 count.
Kick out.
You sounded so disappointed by that kick out.
I mean, I love me some Club Venus, man, even though I adore Utami. And I have a deep respect for Kamitani, you know that. I think she gets way too much hate from people. I think she is more than deserving and more than capable to really be a top woman here in Stardom and to be the world champion.
You know what, though, dude? I can understand people's complaints about Kamitani. I really can. Like, honestly, I can kind of see people viewing Kamitani the way that I used to view, like, Bianca Belair. Like how,
yeah,
even pretty much the entire time that Bianca Belair was in NXT, I was always like, she's really good at doing a lot of things that she was really good at before she even got into the wrestling business, but like the actual wrestling part, she's not that great at because like she's got like psychology to work on and this and that. I can understand why people would feel very similarly about Kamitani because she does botch sometimes and she does still need to work on selling and like there's a lot that she still does need to work on, but like I just felt like an instant connection with her and just have been fully on board.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, man, because I've seen the botches just as you have. They need to be cleaned up because I'm not saying you can never botch if you're a top woman, but you want to keep it to a minimum. Like, I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen Mayu botch since we've covered Stardom together. Oh, Star Crusher. Oh, dear God. Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's 1, 2, 3. My mom really likes Kamitani. She's starting to really notice her now that she dyed her hair.
Oh, nice. Hey, she could be the 5-star winner and potentially even next world champion. Because, hey, let's be honest, if we're going by metrics right now, who's the current world champion? Tam Nakano, somebody that Kamitani is very familiar with taking championships from.
Exactly.
You get Kamitani in a ring with Tamantha for that world title, Tamantha better be holding it close. And again, we see the chasm between Utami and Kamitani. Wow. We have any time left on this thing? Maybe we can have a little sesh? No, we literally only have like a little over 30 seconds.
Maybe
wow,
we can have a little sesh? That was amazing.
Yeah. Be like, hey, Utami, what was that stuffing me on the tag attempt there? And then Utami can be like, I don't know, Sayo, what was it with you dragging me across the ring, giving me ring burn, and then taking my hand and tagging it? And, you know, we could do passive-aggressive to start. I get it. I do it. I'm a fan. But then we move to genuine conversation and vulnerability and openness, and then we heal. And it's great. So great.
All right. Match 5. 6-woman tag. Oh, Yuna's with with Cosmic Angels against Oedo Tai.
Yeah, the pugnacious pineapple. Good luck.
And you know what? She's going to be a good recruit for Cosmic Angels in this because they're going against Oedo Tai's Girth Squad.
Yes.
3, 2.
Well, bro.
That's fine.
I wasn't even close, bro. I was even about to tell you I need to refresh because this video hasn't even started for me for some reason.
Okay, no big.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Okay, no. You know what? Just because I'm feeling a bit tentative with how this player just treated me, I'm just gonna take a preemptive measure and lower my quality. Okay, I'm down to 360. Now you can count us down, partner.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Sorry about that, everyone, but here we go. 6-woman tag team action.
Woohoo!
Let's remember Natsuko and Momo will be going after the Goddesses Championships against New Era's at Flashing Champions. And recently, Momo made Mirai tap out, and Natsuko really laid into her on the mic. I would say Oedo Tai has the psychological advantage, and they definitely have the momentum, generally speaking, heading into that Goddesses Championship match. Natsuko going after it with Momo, but she's also in a tag team with Ruika, BMI 2K. So Natsuko's got her 2 trusted partners here for this 6-woman tag.
Yeah, this is a very Natsuko-centric team. It's basically the Oedo Tai equivalent of the Julia-centric team that DDM is going to be representing in an attempt to win the artist titles on Flashing Champions.
That's right. Great point.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, no Salariano on this show, and I'd be lying if I said that didn't make me sad.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
My favorite Cosmic Angel, and it's not even close.
Yeah, same.
Time to put on the tone.
Oh, Yuna's going to bust out and take this front and center stage. Yep.
What?
She's not doing the dance?
Wow. Okay.
I think it's because they told her that she had to break up with 7-Up before they would accept her as a Cosmic Angel.
That's, yeah.
She even has a 7-Up shirt on.
Wow. She's like, I thought about it, but then I remembered. You don't tell me what to do. Good for you, Yuna. Fuck them. We need more kayfabe douchebags in pro wrestling. That's my hot take for today. And Pam there with her pose. God, she's so self-absorbed.
Aren't all wrestlers, though?
I mean, yes.
Yeah. I love that you didn't even resist it. You're just like, yeah, fuck, you're right.
I love that I didn't resist it, but I also answered you confrontationally.
Yeah. The tone was really good on that. Like, solid 9.5 out of 10.
Well, I mean, coming from the PhD in tone, I'll take that grade.
Hell yeah. You earned it, bud. You earned it. Whoa! That was impressive. I'm proud of you. Again.
I've been born for the first time.
Whoa.
Introductions here.
How did you do that?
Oh god, the heat must be setting in because I feel myself the delirium. The delirium.
Oh god.
Hello, Ruika. No, why did I say it that happy? Hold on. Hello, Ruika. That's.
I did it with you.
Oh, hello, insensitive feelings hurter fuckwad.
Yeah, she's mean.
She is.
We need to get her to work on that.
Honestly, I know this is the wrong lesson to take away, and yet another instance of why I need therapy, but Momo just proved to me that the greatest mistake I consistently make in life is letting people in. So thank you, Momo. I am now going to be shut off from everyone forever.
Oh. No. Can you not be?
No. No, it's been decided. Now when you ask me, hey John, how was your day? I'm just going to be like,
That sounds like my personal hell.
I know, right? Because you love to know things.
It's not just that, but I love just, like, being friends and interacting and stuff.
I know. Reason you're gonna say, don't ignore me, Jonathan. I'll be like, all right, my day was okay. That's better. We're gonna start talking again, like friends do. Is that a problem? Oh no, it's fine. Good.
Stop being a butt.
Yeah.
You made me sad even just thinking about that.
Wow. It's okay. It's not real. It can't hurt you.
There's the bell.
Hell.
I'm in a really like friendly, warm, cozy mood.
See, I'm not necessarily your opposite, but I'm really craving face right now. I'm like,
What do you mean by that?
God. Well, I mean, if there was ever a time to do cannibalism, I really feel like now's the time.
That's
I've been in
kind
the
of what I
mood lately.
thought, but I wanted clarification, so thank you.
Yeah, you were like, I'm giving you one chance to tell me that I didn't hear what I feel like I heard. Take it. I'm begging you to take this.
Please say psych. Nice shoulder block, Natsuko. Boy, man, that sure was actually good.
I miss Tyler Breeze. There, I said it.
Why you gotta bring him up, man? Now I miss him too. Shit.
Well, I'm just seeing all the fashion in this ring, and let's be honest, more like lack thereof. And it made me think about Tyler.
Wow.
God, I love being a petty bitch. It's so perfect for me.
Do you remember? You know what? This might be me aging myself, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Do you remember that video of the girl who was making her eyebrows dance to a song?
No.
Okay. Well,
I don't even think that you like dating yourself. I've never.
no,
never
yeah, there
even
was
knew
like
it
a
was a thing.
there was like a song that was like and she was like making her eyebrows dance to the beat. It was cool as hell, and it went viral. But like, yeah, no, I actually just randomly thought of that today, and I looked her up, and apparently she went into like modeling, and now she's doing like art and stuff.
Love that for her.
Yeah,
It's great.
just a random rabbit hole I went down today out of nowhere.
Bro, did I tell you about not a rabbit hole because that implies like a deep journey, and I don't want to like
Damn,
oversell
you
it.
almost had me
Did I
excited there because I'm the fucking king of rabbit holes, bro.
I know. You know how to burrow. But no, did you ever hear about the radioactive Boy Scout?
No,
Dude, fucking insane story. So this kid at 17
this
who was
is
like
a
a Boy
real
Scout.
thing that happened. This isn't just like
This
a tall tale.
No, this is a real thing that happened. He even has his own Wikipedia page. Like this kid at 17 who was in the Boy Scouts, I forget what kind of badge he was trying to earn. He made his own nuclear reactor in his backyard. But like the radiation levels got so insane that he knew he needed to stop it. He was writing to physicists as a physics professor. He was posturing as one. Like, oh hey, what would happen if this? And they would like genuinely correspond with him and give him advice. And like I guess whatever advice he got, he's like, fuck, this is really bad. He ends up putting it in his truck, tries to drive out because I guess he's gonna try and dispose of it. Um, like cops stop him and he's like, no, don't go in there. There's nuclear like reactor in there. It's probably like an atom bomb in there almost. And they didn't believe him. And then they like flipped the curtain over or whatever, the covering over, and they're shocked because they're like, oh my god, this kid wasn't lying. And he made like national fucking news. And it's actually a really tragic story because the kid clearly showed that he was a prodigy and had like incredible aptitude for that kind of science. But he ended up, I don't know if he got kicked out of school. I know he ended up in the Navy for a little bit, but he ended up dying at 39 years old, not from any kind of cancer or whatever, if you can believe it. It wasn't from the radiation. It was from a drug and alcohol overdose. It was like an accidental suicide, I think it was ruled, or an
Wow.
accidental death. Like, yeah, really tragic fucking story because he ended up getting honorably discharged from the Navy too. So, like, it seemed like a case of a genius that just didn't have any place to really be.
Yeah.
And I think that's so fucking sad because if like they would have encouraged him, like if they would have told him like nuclear reactor's fucking insane, but it's also incredible that you did this at 17. And like, who knows what he could have been doing today.
Jesus.
fucking wild. Dude, he fucking I don't even know how he got the uranium,
Yeah, no,
but
that's
part of his
dude.
react
That's literally what I was just thinking. Like, it's less impressive to me that he put together a nuclear reactor, and more impressive to me that he, as a 17-year-old, got his hands on fucking uranium. How?
yeah. Like I forget that part of the story, which is kind of funny, right? Because it's like one of the biggest parts of the story is how the fuck did he get his hands on the uranium? But like part of his reactor was fucking duct tape because he thought it would suppress the radiation. So like even though he clearly had a lot of aptitude, there was still a lot. And to be fair, there's still a lot today that we don't know about discoveries that we've already made. It's
Yeah,
like there are subterranean discoveries to make about the
dude.
discoveries.
You talking about
And
discoveries? I saw the coolest fucking thing that I've seen in so long the other day. There is this company, I don't even remember the name of them, don't ask me what the name of it is, but there is this company that is making a cooling technology. Now, when I say a cooling technology, I mean for like other technology, like for computers or phones or whatever, right? Stuff that
right,
keeps
right,
like would keep your like you'd be able to put it on your CPU of your computer to keep it cooled instead of a fan, right?
right.
This shit is so small and so thin, and you can basically make like an array of them, and you can make an array of them that you would be able to put on something like a vapor chamber, and then you could put that on like a CPU or a laptop even, and it would be damn near silent, and it would be way more effective than a fan. And it was like a whole video that was just showing a demonstration, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is fucking incredible. I literally, like, I'm at the point now that, like, if I ever do end up making this like dream handheld gaming console that I keep telling you guys about, I almost want to wait until this technology becomes more available so that I can use that in it, because it seems like it would enable me to make the console thinner. Like, it's that
Yeah,
insane. It's thinner and
yeah.
quieter too. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, dude, it literally looks like a fucking nicotine patch or something. Like, it literally it's like that small. Like, and then it's not that thin. It's like maybe 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters thin, but it's still insanely thin.
Bro, what's crazy to me about the technologies, the discoveries, and like everything going on in science that you and I have both shared throughout this recording between like humidity as a power source and then what you just told me about a more efficient cooling system,
Yeah.
like you already know that I feel like for a while and a lot of leftists believe that we are in an age absolutely of artificial scarcity. I don't know if we could have already crossed the threshold of being done with planned obsolescence if we wanted to be, but if we haven't, you can't tell me that we're not close because I feel like everything is just becoming more efficient like every couple years. And I feel like again, if we had a different mode, a more communal mode of economic production and distribution and et cetera, like I feel like we could phase out planned obsolescence. And again, emphasis on the planned part because I don't even know if we could like do that now. We might be able to do it now,
Sure.
but like, yeah, we wouldn't have to fill up fucking landfills. We wouldn't have to do all this shit because we would just have the most efficient technology to do what we wanted. Oh, here's a fucking toothbrush that'll last however long you need it. Here's a cooling system that, like, you know, is going to keep everything operable the way that you want it to be.
Dude, I
Like,
posted a link to the website in chat. Check this shit out. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm going to pull it up.
The name of the company is called Frore Systems. And yeah, no, dude, they're insanely ahead of the curve. They're these little, like, they almost look like they could be microchips of their own, but they're designed as like cooling systems. And yeah, it's like they use vibrations to cool. It's just insane. It's crazy.
Let me see. Oh, Umbra actually sent a few messages. Sorry, Umbra, that I'm only just now seeing this. I literally just pulled up the video just to click on this link Ashton posted. Yeah, glad you were here. If you're no longer here, and if you are still here, glad you
I
are here.
think he's still here.
Cosmic Angel sandwich and Ruka there, back elbow.
Natsuko with a lariat and Momo with a forearm. That was a
Wow, that's
really good
so
save
cool.
by Natsuko. And yeah, dude, they're really exciting. And
Yeah,
I read that the smallest one, I think it's called like the mini or something like that, can dissipate something like 5 watts of heat, and it only uses, I want to say it was like one, or I think it was 1 watt in order to do that.
wow,
Whereas most fans use more, like anywhere from like 2 to 3 watts. Uh, like PC fan, like laptop fans specifically, the smaller ones. You know what I mean?
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Like And the crazy thing is, like, not only is it dissipating heat away from the chip itself, but it's also cooling the entire system, which is something that fans don't do. Like when you know from experience that when you use a laptop, the fans make the outer area of the laptop where the exhaust is hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, this would not have that problem. This would basically cool not just the chip but the entire system.
Right.
Yeah, like it's fucking nuts, dude. Like you could literally, and I say you, but realistically, what I'm saying is like laptop companies or whatever could basically have an array of like anywhere from 2 to I would guess up to like 6 of these things on a vapor chamber. And do you know what a vapor chamber is, by the way?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, so a vapor chamber is basically when I say chamber, you know what I'm saying when I say chamber. Like it's basically like a small enclosed area.
Right.
But the vapor part is literally like the walls of the chamber literally have a liquid in them that flow from one side to another, where on one side there's a compression device that compresses the hot vapor, and then once it's compressed and cooled down, it gets sent to the rest of the chamber and it is able to get heated back up. So it's basically a cooling method that laptops use to save space, right?
Right.
It's an alternative to fans, or it can also be used in conjunction with fans. But yeah, like if you would put these things on a vapor chamber and then put the vapor on your chips, it would be spreading that heat out to all of these things and then cooling the vapor chamber. And like, yeah, it's just you could just cool at an insane efficiency, and you could literally have like 45-watt chips in laptops with no fan, which is unheard of right now. Like right now, the most powerful chip that doesn't have a fan is like the Apple M1 chip, and that runs at like 12 watts.
Wow.
It's crazy, dude. It's fucking nuts. Momo pinned Yuna, by the way, with a B driver, with a
Yeah.
reverse B driver.
From what I paid attention to, because we've just been having a lot of riveting conversations today, it seemed like it was a good match.
Yes,
So I'm going to choose to believe that it was.
but yeah, dude, it's big. And here's the thing too. That's just with the current model. They have a fucking roadmap that's gonna increase. They're basically planning on basically working on increasing their cooling efficiency over the years. Like, you know how like every year or two a new set, like a new generation of Intel CPUs will come out that's more efficient, more powerful than the last generation?
Yeah.
They're doing the same shit. Like they're making their cooling technology more powerful, more efficient, probably less expensive for the cost or for the performance over time, like every year. They have
Right.
this whole roadmap laid out. It's insane, dude. When I watched that video, I felt so like inspired and like optimistic. It was crazy.
Amazing, dude.
You know who Linus Tech Tips is, right? You've heard of him before.
Vaguely, I
Yeah.
feel like
He's
it's
just
not
like the
totally unknown.
biggest like tech channel on YouTube, basically.
Oh, I'm trying to jump the gun here. I clicked on match 7. We're only on match 6. We're
But
at our
yeah,
semi-main event, folks.
I only bring him up because he was the one that did the video on like highlighting this technology, and I was like
Oh,
just
cool.
blown away. Yeah, I'm subscribed to him, man. His some of his videos are skip worthy, but that one was incredible. So, anyway, this match should be a lot of fun. I'm really hoping that Club Venus wins, but I'm not expecting it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So if you're ready, we can get into this.
Count us down, partner.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoa.
Bro, it's crazy. Everything happening in the world of science and technology. The last time I really like tried to engage something that did fascinate me, only because I know that that's probably going to be the next huge revolution, not only scientifically but just socially when it trickles down to us, is quantum computing. And I watched a video on it, and I can't even feign like I understand it, even after watching that video. Like that's still something I'd like to wrap my head around one of these days, because quantum computing is really about to blow up. I feel like
Probably.
that's going to be that in conjunction with AI. I don't even know.
No, yeah, dude, we are firmly on the brink of an explosion for sure. Like shit is about to go wild. Like even right down to like, you know how, the graphics cards that we have are Nvidia brand. Like I have got an
Yeah,
RTX 3080, and I think you've got like a 1650 Ti or something like that,
yeah.
or maybe like a 1660. I don't even remember what you have, honestly. Um, but yeah, dude, like, so the first big thing was like once the RTX series came out, they had this thing called DLSS, which is called DLSS stands for Deep Learning Super Sampling, which basically allows you, if you want to play a game at say 1440p, which is what your monitor is, it's what my monitor is too. So you want to play a game at 1440p, but let's say your graphics card isn't quite powerful enough to crank out, let's say 60 frames per second at 1440p. What DLSS does is it allows you to tell the game to render at a lower resolution, so let's just say 720p, and then use deep learning, which is like a version of AI, to upscale it to 1440p.
Wow.
So you're basically generating frames, and the difference in image quality is made up for with AI.
Jesus Christ.
And then in the current generation, because dude, like I said, I've got an RTX 3080. So already, like like you've got a GTX 16 something. The next generation after that was the RTX 20 series, then the 30 series. So I'm on the 30 series, like I'm already there. But then there's already the 40 series is out. It's in laptops that people are using right now, right? Like it's a brand new thing.
All right.
Dude, the 40 series introduced this other new thing. They literally just call it frame generation, where they literally use AI to generate frames in between the frames that are already happening. So they're like taking 60 FPS and just turning it into 150 FPS with magic of AI. It's insane, dude.
Doesn't that provide like greater stability to systems that like maybe are like maybe frame rates of something exceed a system's capabilities or whatever, and then it's like the AI kind of compensates? Or
No, it's
like,
just making more frames. It's just giving you
yeah,
more frames. That's what it is.
yeah.
It's like,
Hmm.
oh, I have this 144 hertz monitor, which I think is what you have, right? Your monitor is 144
I,
hertz.
yeah, I think that's right.
So yeah, like, oh, I've got this 144 hertz monitor, but this game, and let's say you want to play like fucking Hogwarts Legacy, which I know is not a realistic example for you, but let's just say you want to play like Hogwarts Legacy, and that's a super intensive game. So your, RTX, let's just say like 4060, can't quite get more than like 60 or 70 frames per second out of it, but you want to take full advantage of your 1440p 144 hertz monitor, so you can use frame generation and it'll give you like 150 frames per second, so you'll be able to actually get all of those frames, get all of those hertz taken advantage of. It's nuts, dude.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
wild.
And I do wonder still too with AI and just really with these technologies, like how cinema is going to change and how music is going to change. Because like I still want art made by people. I mean, I don't mind AI made art. I'm not like that snobbish about it, but I do still want people to have their time liberated to make art. It's more just the idea of like, how is that going to make the art, how is that going to make production more efficient?
Yeah.
How is that going to make things look smoother and cleaner? And maybe can it help with editing and stuff like that? Like, yeah, it's the future's here, man. I agree with you. You said explosion, and I was just thinking we're standing on a precipice of
Yeah,
something big here.
we really
And
are.
I think the only thing that dismays me is we're going to see benefits, but we're only going to see benefits through the logics of consumerism and like, shell out a couple hundred, maybe even like $1,000 for this thing or that thing. And it's like, man,
Dude, we're
there's,
literally
yeah.
like three at least, but like no more than 5 years away from, and this is gonna sound crazy when I say it, but I promise you I'm not exaggerating.
No, I know you're not.
We're anywhere from 3 to 5 years away from you being able to have the computing power of a PS5 in a handheld.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't think that's hyperbole at all. I don't think that's crazy at all. It's insane to me the computing efficiency that exists in our hands right now.
Yeah, because like what
Like,
you got to realize is like just a few days ago, and I posted this in the Discord, the most common PC Switch emulator became available on Android.
wow.
So if you have a phone with a powerful enough chipset, you can literally play Switch games on your phone.
See, this is why too. not to go back to like our earlier political discussion, but this is why I never blame people that are like, maybe we shouldn't base the foundation of societies upon people that didn't know what a fucking germ was. Because if you showed fucking Washington a smartphone, he'd shit himself
Yeah.
and probably die.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. There's the bell.
Bell.
Yeah, dude, we're making like there's some sectors of technology that are just making insane progress right now. Like it's wild. Like literally just like year to year the progress is like 30, 40, 50%, but then like when you're making that much progress year to year, when you look back 3 years, it's like holy shit, we've got like 2 to 3 times the performance that we had a couple years ago. It's wild.
Yeah.
Like you gotta realize, dude. So okay, just to use numbers, because I know that you don't love math, but you still understand numbers really well. My laptop, when I bought it, it was literally the highest end laptop that you could possibly buy on the market, period. It had the most powerful CPU you could buy, it had the most powerful and the highest wattage GPU that you could buy. And this is less than 2 years ago. This is literally August of 2021 that I bought this thing, right?
Yeah.
And when I got it, I did a benchmark. I did a benchmark on my CPU, right? And
Yeah.
I won't even bother telling you the name of the benchmark, but basically the score that I got was a 1580-ish. It was like 1583, 1586. It was in that range, right?
Yeah.
And that was my single core score, and then my core score was around like between like 13 and 14,000, right?
Right.
So it was close to 1,600, and then between 13 and 14,000, right?
Yeah.
The current generation of not even desktop, laptop CPUs, which is only 2 generations more recent than the one that I use, right? Literally,
Yeah.
the laptop that I use is I literally just have a fucking not even a 2 year old laptop, and it's only the CPU is only 2 generations old, but it was the top of the line CPU at the time, and like I said, but right now we're going from my single core score was not quite 1,600, it was like 1,580 something. The best of the best laptop CPU right now, the best of the best single core score is like over 2,000. First of all, it's like 2,100, right?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
my multi-core score, if you remember, it was between 13 and 14,000, right?
Yeah.
Right now, it's almost 30,000, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, and this is only 2 generations later. And more importantly, it's less than 2 years later. Like, this shit's fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
And dude,
That's
here's the thing
absurd,
too.
honestly.
There's another type of CPU, another brand, Ryzen, which is an AMD thing. It's not Intel, because I have an Intel CPU, and I think you do as well. Um,
Yeah.
they focus more on the multi-core, whereas Intel focuses more on the single core, because single core is more about like gaming and stuff like that, whereas the multi-core stuff is more like professionals. That's like, video editing, Blender, rendering, that kind of stuff. Dude, their multi-core score is over 34,000. It's almost 35,000. It's insane. And
Jesus.
again, focus on this is the laptop chip. This isn't desktop. The best
Yeah.
desktop chip available is like 2360 for single core and over 41,000 for multi.
You know, you tell me all this, and I'm so glad that like I didn't get into like hardcore computer usage, whether gaming or video editing or whatever, because I would not be able to keep up with the technological curve of like, what's in demand and everything. I'm just happy with my little word processor, typing my little essays, and just be like, yeah, I'm good. Play a little bit of putt putt party. uh, that's insane, dude. Fucking wild.
Big elbow there by Mina. Dropkick God.
Hey, Wonder Stardom champion in the ring with one half of the Goddesses champs.
Knee there from Shooty. Mina. Irish whip reversed. What the hell? Was that a slap or a chop? I couldn't tell.
I thought she bopped her in the face, honestly, with like the fist. Inverted
DDT.
DDT. Man, is Mina cooking or what? 2. Kick out.
Oh, roundhouse. No. Okay, I thought she'd go roundhouse there. She's kicking thighs. Chest kick.
What a kick there.
Mina off the ropes now. Oh, Barami. Thinking Samoan drop maybe? No, the sidewinder steamroller type move there. Kick out.
Shotgun drop kick. Knee there.
Single underhook suplex, pin, and kick out. What a back suplex. Jesus, Mina. Holy hell, there's Jesse. Here we go.
That's the kind of ruthlessness Mina's going to need against Tammet flashing champions.
What kind of thrust kick was that?
Forearm there.
I love how into this Jesse is. It's awesome.
Yeah, Jesse, she's wholesome and she's wonderful and I love her, but she's got to stay focused here. Shitty's no joke.
Oh my
nice knee there.
Pump knee.
I will say,
hard out, Mandy Rose.
I will say too, speaking of Jesse, I feel like she's even like gotten better in the ring with the short time she's been in Stardom.
I agree,
I'm telling you, man. The system works.
Damn right it does.
Damn. Driving Shitty into the canvas.
Kick out.
I'll tell you, Jesse would have gotten the pin there. That would have been one of the biggest wins of her goddamn career.
Jesse's upset. And it's kind of adorable. Are you aware?
I wanted that to be the win.
Yeah. Are you aware, by the way, of who she's currently dating?
No.
Swerve.
Oh, good for them.
Jesse and Swerve are an item, dude. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yep. I could have sworn I mentioned that before. Maybe I wasn't like, emphatic about it. But yeah, they're a thing. Or at least they were the last time I checked, which was probably less than a month ago.
Oh, bro, I gotta say, just because we've been talking about all sorts of topics today, when you and I got off after watching Across the Spider-Verse, I looked at reviews, non-spoiler reviews, for Into the Spider-Verse, and dude.
Wait, I feel like you got those messed up. We watched Into the Spider-Verse.
I always get them mixed up. So yeah, I was watching reviews, non-spoiler, for Across the Spider-Verse.
Right.
And, dude, like...
I did want to, kind of curate a new pile for us to watch of that.
Yeah, because I didn't watch any of, our usual stuff, because I figured you would want to make a pile because you said, oh, I'm giving it another chance, and I'm like, okay, I can see where this is going. Right. I'm reading 5 moves ahead. So I watched... It's actually kind of weird what I watched, because I watched Doug Walker as Doug Walker, which I don't really watch much anymore, because ever since changed the channel and that whole shitty fucking company and shit. But he... gushed over the fucking movie. Nice. He's like, this is changing cinema.
Nice.
This is changing animation.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful suplex there. Oh, that was close.
We need to start training this shit out of Jesse. This WWE, I did a move, but they kicked out, so I need to make a face.
Yeah. Oh. Shitty slips. Oh, forearm there. But yeah, the other one I watched, and it's my usual hang that I like to check in occasionally, fucking Double Toasted. Dude, here's the crazy thing. So it wasn't Corey and Martin. It was Corey and a guy I've never seen before. The guy I've never seen before, he gave it a full price. He loved it. He loved how he said the movie makes bold choices and it pays off. His biggest, and he didn't even call it a complaint. He said, this is very nitpicky of me. He didn't really care for the music. He thought the music in the first one was better.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was interesting. Now, here's where it gets, of course. Martin apparently gave his review on a separate Twitch stream. He gave it a low matinee, which shocked me. I'm like, okay, I'm all...
Martin's an old head.
Yeah, he liked the first one apparently. I don't know why he didn't like the second one. Corey though, this is where I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this. He was this close. Like obviously, I know we're not on webcam, but he was like an inch away from giving it better than sex.
Yeah.
He gave it the highest full price I've heard him give anything in a while. But then again, that's more on me because you know I haven't really watched any other stuff consistently for a
Oh.
long time. But he
Wow.
fucking loved it, dude. He said his only problem, he did have some problems with the middle of the movie, but he said those are very minor complaints. He loves the animation styles that they use. He loves what this does for the
Oh!
franchise. Oh, Jesse
Jesse
caught the
actually
kick.
caught the buzzsaw kick and turned it into a jackknife pin. Oh, and the kick.
Wow. Oh, you need to give her a joyride, Jesse. Oh no, code breaker.
Oh, she missed.
Oh,
German. Jesus, that German. And now here comes.
oh.
Oh, it was a knee. I thought she'd do the buzzsaw kick there.
Cody's like, no, I have a process and I'm gonna do it
Clearly.
obsessively.
Yeah.
But yeah, needless to say, bro, I was already hyped for the movie, as you know, just because the trailer looked good and everything. Now I'm really fucking hyped for it because people have been raving about this. I hope it's not one of those movies that because people have raved over it, it kind of ruins it for me.
Right.
But I'm actually pretty
Byakko,
confident that's not gonna
Byakko.
happen.
That's it.
No, Bianco's the stretch muffler. This is something different.
Oh.
I don't know what she calls this, but it's over.
There's the
Yeah, it's over. Jesse was beyond compromise there.
That was rough.
Yeah, I wonder what this submission was. Because yeah, the Bianco's the stretch muffler like arm trap. And this, I don't know what this was. Devastating is what it was. Oh hooray,
Was it
shooting.
Suzaku?
It might have been Suzaku, that's a good call. It might have been.
Thank you, Umbra, if it is. Thank you, Umbra, even if it's not, because frankly, I forgot the name of that submission too. So if it's not Suzaku, then we just know the names of all three of Shuri's big submissions.
Yeah, I'm so glad Umbra's in our Discord now. That's fucking awesome.
It was a
Ground type
Suzaku. Good
Suzaku.
call, Umbra. God damn.
Ground type variation. Hooray!
Ground type is like my favorite Pokemon type, honestly. Like it's up there. It's
Yeah.
easily like top 3.
Yeah, God's Eye victorious. Oh, and Mariah, you see, taunting one half of the goddesses champs.
Yeah, taunting her with
and
one of her own extensions. That's hilarious.
Her and Xeno want those goddesses belts.
I love it.
Gosh, imagine though, fam. We need you guys to like do something to become #1 contenders.
Dude. I miss 2-belt Ami.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm not gonna co-sign only because you know I'm a Arena fan. I'm happy for her that she's.
Abel's here, and he said Umbra made his day yesterday joining the server. Amazing.
Abel, you make my day every day when you come here.
I was gonna say when he exists.
Yeah, really. Liam version 1, thank you so much for the compliment. They said new to Stardom, All-Star Grand Queendom was my first show, and I'm enjoying it a whole lot. These live reactions really help me understand what's going on. Well, that's why we're here. Liam, thank you so much. That's very deeply appreciated. If you want to get deeper into the Stardom community, I heartily suggest you join our Discord. You can find it details for that in our Patreon in the description box, because we have both a Stardom like spoiler channel, and in our wrestling discussion channel, we discuss Stardom quite a bit.
Bro,
I know some of our patrons don't like that, but
how
beg
much
pardon?
better this main event would be made if you swapped out Saya Ida for Momokogo and Mai Sakurai for literally anyone the fuck else? Hello?
Wait, did you not hear me?
I didn't hear anything you said.
Oh, well, no, because everything was happening at once, because I was even talking while you were talking, because I was still addressing Liam and trying to get him to join the Discord. No, I had heard you, and I had said DDM is in the fucking mud.
Right.
So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
I miss Kogo too, though.
Yeah, Kogo, absolutely. Like, I have to imagine she'll be back soon, though, bro. Hopefully we won't have to deal with her for much, her absence.
If she'll be on Flashing Champions when we get around to that. Because if she's not on this show, she's not going to be on the 521 show either. But I'm hoping we see her on Flashing Champions.
Oh, and Liam just said they just joined the Patreon. Thank you so much. What a fucking day today. That's awesome.
What? That's so cool. I'm gonna have
That
to
was fucking
pull
quick.
that
God, I
up.
wish everybody was like you, Liam. Jesus.
Damn.
All right. I'm in 15 seconds. Let's do this main event.
3, 2, 1, go. Holy shit, he did. He wasn't capping.
Oh, yeah. I think he would. Here comes the former World of Stardom champion. As you well know, Liam, because you said All Star Grand Queen and was your introduction, you saw on that night Julia drop the world title to Tam Nakano. She's had a bit of an axe to grind ever since.
All right, Liam, I've sent you a link to the Discord to join it.
Excellent. Yeah, Liam, I'll tell you, I don't know what kind of a wrestling fan you are, whether you're big on AEW, WWE, New Japan, but I think in due time, friend, you'll find that Stardom is the best thing going on the globe today. It's really incredible. Obviously, Stardom, like any promotion, has performers that we don't care about. In this match alone, we both really don't like Sakurai, and Tekla's okay, but man, their matches, their storytelling. Like Liam, I'll say for me personally, I say consistently one of my favorite parts of Stardom are the interpersonal dynamics, are the personal relationships between performers. You even saw, one of the biggest relationships in the main event, the whole dynamic between Julia and Tam, which is just absolutely wild. Um, and so, yeah, we're getting ready for a huge main event here. Micah, who I've taken to calling the broken-hearted Bushido ever since she lost Himeka. Himeka, unfortunately, retiring makes us all very sad. Yeah, Umbra, you got to have that piano, baby. If you don't have the piano, you're missing like so much of the appeal. Now here comes the bullying faction stars.
The big jerk faction, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hazuki, why do you sit with them? You're so much better than them. So who here is hoping that Ida eats the fucking pin? Okay, so Liam said they're an AEW guy. Was major into New Japan for a while, but I only watch the big shows now. Yeah, Liam, we're kind of in a similar place. We used to be huge into New Japan, but they made some booking decisions, really starting with Evil winning the world title, and we're like, eh. And now we're going to be covering select matches from Dominion, which is happening June 4th. I will
Literally
just
on
let you know,
Sunday.
Liam. Yeah, which will have, yeah, that'll be Sunday. I will just let you know, Liam. I am very harsh on AEW. I really don't care for it much at all. But if you like it, man, all the power to you. Because I tell wrestling fans all the time anymore with the state of the business. If you find something you love and makes you happy, fucking run with it. I'm curious who your AEW faves are. Do you have a fave five? Because that's a video series we do. Is five fave five. And I'm curious if you have a fave five in pro wrestling. Specifically just AEW, if that's easier for you right now. Because I know you're just acclimating to Stardom. As introductions are never going to happen for the main event here.
That's not who I thought. I thought they said Mayu, and then I looked at my TV and it was her. Ew.
Bro, can I just say, as a completely random aside while entrances are happening, I still can't believe we watched Dave last night, and like, I can't believe what we saw on Dave last night. I've still been thinking about that finale, bro. That really had to be of all the finales that happened on TV this week, because I'm not a Succession fan, and I know they had their series finale, although I do low key want to check it out. Yeah, wildest piece of TV I've watched this week, and I'm just happy it was with you and your mom. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe they scored fucking Brad Pitt. You know, people are already calling for Brad Pitt to win the Emmy for a guest spot on a comedy series, and I'm like, yeah, he probably should, because like that was amazing. Hi, Hanan.
Hanan, I miss your old theme song. Hazuki! She's just the best. Don't you know?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That stacked as fuck Rampage is on tonight.
Oh yeah.
The
Sure, our Discord will be popping off about that.
Triple A Mega Campeonato. El hijo del vikingo, Dralistico, and Commander. Triple threat. The big one, though, we got Shibata on. That's. And it's not just that it's Shibata, because it could be Shibata versus anyone and I'd be interested, but like, it's Shibata versus Lee Moriarty.
Oh,
You did
yes,
call
just
the
to
bell.
reiterate for everybody, because I know I cut Ashton off just to signal the bell. That's Lee Moriarty versus Shibata. Should be an excellent match
Hell
tonight.
yeah.
So yeah, apologies for
And
cutting
it's
you
a
off there.
pure rules match, too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, Hanan, teach her how to wrestle.
Circles around her. Yeah, I love that we had the same thought and just expressed it differently. Yeah.
With the same amount of aggression. Fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ew. She's on offense now. Ew. It's still thundering out, but I really think we're gonna make it. I'm not really too worried. We are gonna make it. Yeah.
Yeah, you are gonna make it.
I am gonna make it. Fuck you.
Oh, here we go. Liam posted his fave 5. He said if he had to pick 5 from what he's seen so far, Kylie, Mina, Azumi, Starlight Kid, and Julia. That's an excellent fave 5. Love it.
So I see you're a man of culture as well. I would talk about my faves, but I know we've got a fave 5 coming up in a little bit here, don't we,
Dude,
bud?
literally
Like,
this week. Yeah, like Monday, Tuesday, something like that.
yeah, so I'm
It
gonna be
depends on when
tight-lipped
we end up
about them.
covering Dominion. Like, if you want to cover Dominion on Sunday, we can, but I didn't think you would want to, so I figured we'd just do
You
it
know we
Monday.
like our Sundays off, so yeah, we're gonna.
So probably we'll do it Monday, and then we'll do the Fave 5 Tuesday, if I had to guess. Well, no, you have
Yeah.
your thing Tuesdays, so I don't even know when we're gonna do our Fave 5. Honestly, it might end up being Thursday. Honestly,
Thursday would give me plenty of time to think of a list anyway, because we're not even gonna have AEW on our list, right? Because of how little we watch it, or like how's that gonna go?
I don't know, dude. I don't know how you want to handle that because
Because same
AEW
thing
has
would
been
kind of
such
apply
a
for New Japan,
well,
though.
yeah, that's the thing. Like AEW and New Japan have been both such a fixture. I don't know. I almost feel like how are we even gonna get to 5 Fave 5s this time?
Yeah, we might as well just keep them in there because I at least watch AEW clips for Saturday shows because we do Twitwell and review.
Yeah.
New Japan though, I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Umbra came with the sass. He's like Sakurai picking the wrong match at New Blood, passion injection instead of talent injection. Got him.
Love it.
Liam, can I just say, not to give too much away about my Fave 5, because again, I do want to be tight-lipped. I don't want to be giving away that content too early. But I love that Starlight Kid is on your list, because I'm a huge fan of hers. And I'm really happy to see she's picking up new fans. That makes me so indescribably happy. Everybody else on your list too. I fucking like, there's not a person on your list where I'm like, oh, I beg to disagree. But no, like, yeah, that especially makes me really fucking happy. And Tekla,
Oh, wow.
look at the strength of this spider. I wonder if Tekla reads Spider-Man comics.
Maybe we
That
should
should interrupt.
rename our Fave 5 series to just a Fave 5 series so that we don't feel like we have to have 5 of them every time.
Yeah, that number, it's not overrated because obviously we're using it for good purposes, but maybe we could shrink its role just a little bit.
Yeah, because I feel confident in us having a WWE list that includes NXT. I feel confident in us having like a general list that includes AEW, and then I definitely feel confident in us having a Stardom list because obviously that's like the biggest part of our coverage. But then like I feel like the AEW list could almost include New Japan.
Yeah.
Like we could just have like because they're in like an alliance, so we could have like one list that includes like AEW, Ring of Honor, and New Japan.
Yeah.
And then the Stardom list, and then we could just have 4 instead of 5, and then our other list would be everything the fuck else.
Right. Oh, Liam, by the way, I am grateful you gave us Stardom Fave 5. I'm actually pleasantly surprised because I know you just started watching. I was curious, though, about your AEW Fave 5, because even though I'm not high on the promotion, we're respectful of all wrestling fans here, just as long as they're respectful of everyone else. So, like, whatever my criticisms of AEW, I'm never like, and people that watch AEW are stupid, because that's toxic and weak. Like, nah. We do primo content here. This isn't a Wendy's. You get filet mignon here, in the words of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso's going to get so disciplined tonight. I can't wait. Super kick me in the face. Fuck you. And now Ida and Mayu. Oh, Ida's going to be a part of it. That was okay, I guess.
Damn it.
I know. Why wasn't Hazuki a part of it? God. And Hazuki's like, look, guys, look. I can only do so much. It's like, what do you want to do? Clone me? And then maybe Hazuki? God. Didn't kick there.
Man, it's been kind of a weak segment for 5K5s as far as TJPW goes. It's weird.
Yeah, TJPW, which has really been growing on me. It's kind of a shame that they probably won't make my other list. Just because, again, we haven't really,
Yeah, no, they haven't had any big shows that we've really found to be like worth watching because the only real big show that they've done was fucking Yes Wonderland, and that was just a nothing show.
Yeah. Liam said, each to their own, of course. As long as people enjoy wrestling, then that's what matters, except Tyrus. Oh, you and I are going to get along great, dude.
Yeah, the last TJPW show that we reacted to was Grand Princess back in March.
What? Dude, that feels like a lifetime ago.
It does. Well, dude, March is 3 months ago. That show's more like 2.5 months ago, but still, yeah, like it might as well be a lifetime ago.
Bro, in wrestling time, yeah, that's...
I did want to ask Liam, though, since he is here still, did you get my message on Discord? I sent you, my message on Patreon, I should say. I did send you a link to the Discord.
Yeah, you just let us know that, Liam, because it's wonderful to have you. Standing switch there by Micah to Mayu. Sends her into Sakurai, who got the knee. Back suplex by Micah.
Yeah, Tyrus is one exception, but there are other exceptions. Ronda Rousey, for example.
Oh, yeah, fuck Ronda Rousey.
See? Sami Callihan, another great example.
Ooh.
Austin Aries, another really good example.
Yeah, I haven't thought about Austin Aries in so long. I forgot that motherfucker was still around.
He is, though. He is.
I stopped thinking about him after Johnny Mundo beat him at fucking Bound for Glory, and then he tried to no-sell finish like a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm too big for this. The size chart says otherwise. Simmer down.
Oh, God. We just had this conversation recently, though, didn't we?
What, my heightism?
Well, yeah, kind of. Like, the conversation about, like, how, like, Austin Aries, might as well be, about how Austin Aries, like, called Johnny's wife Husky.
I remember that. I don't know if I had a conversation about that recently, though. That doesn't ring any bells. But then again, I know you and I talk about a lot in the course of a day.
Maybe I had a conversation about that with the guys in the Discord, like like Curtis, Abel, Javaris, that group.
Right. That sounds likely to me. Because I remember he did that. I just don't remember us having a conversation, like, remembering that. Full Nelson? No. Micah says no. Micah, no. Forearm there by Hazuki. Micah smirking. Big forearm there to Hazuki. Liam said, rudest wrestler I've ever met. Man, Aries sucks. Oh my god, that thunder was loud. Holy shit. Hazuki tenderizing face with those forearms.
Oh my god, you love to see it. That's amazing.
Yeah, protect your neck, regular sized Micah. Good god.
And Micah also changed her hair color. She also has like the lighter, more like auburn colored hair like Suzu and now Kamitani. I'm telling you, there's something going on here.
There's gonna be a faction, and Julia, you're about to be abandoned again. Oh.
Wow. Nice pump kick.
What a boot by Hazuki. Tell Micah's just like, yeah, okay.
Umbra in chat said the fact that I was an Austin Aries fan 10 plus years ago, so many mistakes were made. Bro, we all make those kinds of mistakes. We all do. I literally, my first favorite wrestler was fucking Billy Kidman. I loved Buff Bagwell as a kid. Like, yeah, we all make those kinds of mistakes.
Holy shit. I'm sorry, y'all, that I keep reacting to this, but nature is going off right now. Holy
I mean, you
fuck.
did say 6. It's a little after 6, but still.
Yeah. Yo, Umbra, if it makes you feel any better, I even saw a clip recently that fucking pained me because I remembered what could have been. I used to be a huge Velveteen Dream fan, and that aged fucking horribly.
Yeah.
He could have had it all. He threw it all away by being a fucking piece of shit.
He threw it all away because he was more interested in little teenage boys.
Yeah, he was more interested in what schools they went to than where he was going to be going. The main event of fucking WrestleMania if he didn't fumble the fucking bag.
God damn it.
By the way, if anybody's curious, the clip I saw was that famous interaction between him and Ricochet where Ricochet does the dive over the top rope and he's like, show me. And Velveteen's just like, what? Like, man, so good. Knee.
Big Polish hammer there by Ida.
God, I'll never forget, too, when it looked like he was going to be feuding with Cole, and I was marking the fuck out, because I'm like, oh my god, he's going to end his title reign. And then I saw Velveteen Dream trending, and then I'm like, this is great. He's already showing his mainstream appeal. Everybody wants him to be champion. And then I clicked on why he was trending. I sometimes joke at your expense, like, oh, a tragedy in 3 acts. No, that was tragedy in 3 fucking acts. Jesus Christ. Northern Lights here by Ida. No. Julia. Superior. What a kick there by Tekla. Oh, Mafia Bella. Harambe about to get whacked. No. Actually, no. Micah coming in.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Liam version 1 said that he started watching in 2014, so he joined during the resurrection of British wrestling. So there's been many shirts he's had to get rid of since speaking out.
Hey, brother, again, don't feel bad. Speaking of Brit Rest and like that whole scene, I was a huge fucking fan of Marty Scurll. I adored Marty
weren't we
Scurll.
all? He was so good.
Dude. Again, another guy that pissed away what could have been an amazing, brilliant future.
Hell, I'll even admit, I liked Joey Ryan. He was like a guilty pleasure for me. Fuck.
Yeah. Bro, remember when I popped like a fucking schoolgirl when fucking Marty Scurll
won the junior heavyweight title?
Dude,
I do. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest pops in history, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm kind of ashamed that it was for that guy.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. So, all to say, Liam, show yourself grace,
also, can I just say, I love that Abel in chat was like, Billy Kidman's pretty cool, but Nicole Kidman is still my favorite Kidman.
Oh, Abel?
Do you know why he loves Nicole Kidman so much?
Oh, do I want to?
It's because of the fucking AMC Theaters video that she did. It was like... God, I don't even remember how it goes, honestly, Abel. You're going to have to remind us in chat. But she has this video that plays at AMC theaters right before movies start.
Wow.
Abel sees a lot of movies. I think I see a decent amount of movies, but Abel and Mark specifically see a lot of movies.
Genuine question. I'm not trying to take the piss. I mean, that would be weird to do in any context. I am your surrogate father, after all. Would you describe yourself as a cinephile? Because, you know, I've really been into Bill Hader lately, and he's like a, oh my God, calm down over there. I am talking to people. And Bill Hader's a big cinephile, so, you know, yeah.
Do you experience anxiety with thunderstorms, John?
Not anxiety, no, but like I'm just kind of in awe at the thundering power going on right now. I'm like, is
Oh my
Xena
God,
orchestrating this?
Mayu!
Wow, rude.
Mayu's horrible. Jesus.
Yeah, she's a little gremlin. She's a horrible human being. Two.
We make
Oh,
movies better. That's what it was. Nicole Kidman, AMC theaters. We make movies better.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Even Umber was like, "What the fuck, Mayu?"
I personally prefer Regal theaters to AMC.
I don't even know what theater I went to see Cocaine Bear, but I do believe that a bear can do cocaine. It was amazing.
Well, it did already, didn't it? Like, that's based on a true story.
I mean, yeah, but it made me believe again. Problem?
It made you believe in something that already happened?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, again.
That
Problem?
seems a bit redundant, but okay.
Yeah, that's right.
My
All right.
favorite thing to believe in is air.
Wow. Love that for you. Sniper kick.
My second favorite thing to believe in, you're never going to guess.
Water.
Dude, you guessed it. Holy shit. You fucking psychic link up in this bitch.
yeah. I know you were secretly thinking about both Avatar series at the time. Speaking of Avatar Studios,
I was actually thinking about essentials to my life.
yeah.
You can't go more than like a couple minutes without air, and you can't go more than a couple days without water. Or actually, it's more than a few hours. Or no, it is days without water. So like, yeah, no, those are like the essentials.
God. Nobody has to worry about me in an apocalypse because I'll pick myself off real quick. John, it's been 3 days. You need to drink water. Don't tell me what to do.
Oh my God. Classic your face.
Yeah. You're literally going to die. You don't know things.
Quick, tell me to die so that I cannot do what you told me to do. Oh my God, we're getting an Itabashi on Julia.
That
of course it didn't work.
Oh, Mafia Bella! Scoop slam. Double elbow drop there.
Nope. Can't believe she kicked out of that thing.
Hammerlock.
Glorious driver.
Oh my God, and there it is.
1, 2, 3.
And Thunder just boomed in joy at Julia's victory. Night, night, Harambe.
Wow.
Why is Mayu slapping Hazuki? What the fuck is going on? Why was Stars fighting each other?
That's really weird.
You owe her a title shot for this, Mayu.
She should.
You should give her a title shot for emotional damages.
Did you see, by the way, when you told Abel that you loved him more than both of those things, he was like, that's a lot of love because Barry Berkman is one of the greatest characters in TV history.
I mean, I still low-key stand Barry in this house.
I'm a little bit surprised because I didn't even know that Abel watched Barry.
I believe I was aware. We should talk about that show more, though, Abel, now that
We
it's wrapped
really
up.
should. Abel, we
Yeah,
gotta
'cause
get you on Dave. We gotta put you on to Dave.
yeah, we really do. Dude, Abel, given your humor and given how silly you can be with both Ashton and I, you would fucking love Dave in general, but especially their season 3 finale last night. You would have adored that shit, I think. That was fucking wild. Oh no, this is happening.
Indeed.
Can we let Sakurai talk first? This way she want to talk for the rest of the show?
Hello to all of you that came to the show in Niigata today. Wait, they're in Niigata? I thought they were in Sanjo. It must be Sanjo, Niigata.
Yes.
Or maybe the other way around. I don't know. I'm gonna mute my TV. Go ahead and not have to listen to anything that gets said by this woman. Oh, Liam is in.
I hate how over this
He's the
gimmick
Dark
is.
Avenger.
Oh my god. Damn, Sanjo, it is the birthplace of legendary wrestler Giant Baba. Well, that's actually an interesting fact. Now, are you going to be heel and be like, you're so much better than they were? Oh, okay. Weird parallel to construct, but okay. And Liam has officially joined the Discord. And Umbra, blah, 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 pork, blah, blah, blah. You're a bigger, more giant. How can you do that? You lost Himeka. So unless you're planning on recruiting Hanako, why don't you shut
Dude,
your
I wonder
face?
if that was foreshadowing that they are gonna recruit Hanako. Her gear matches Micah's.
True.
Sakurai Tekla and I were challenged for the artist belts on May 27th. We will return with the belts.
Sure you will. Stop lying to yourself. It's unhealthy.
Till we return here to Niigata, arrivederci. She's not going to do Matana? Oh, you, Julia, I feel so betrayed right now. She didn't do Matana. She let Sakurai say her shit.
So what you're saying was you didn't feel like it was a sexy betrayal.
What?
I mean, you know what I'm about. You know that I'm all about betrayal, but clearly we're on two different wavelengths when it comes to that.
Right.
I don't really blame you though.
No,
You know?
like, would you agree that the last truly sexy betrayal in Stardom was when Poi betrayed DDM and made them all just completely devastated?
Yeah, even though I was really rooting for Poi to be betrayed by Himeka, I'll agree that it was sexy. It had good heartbreak in it.
Would you consider Mina leaving Cosmic Angels to be a sexy betrayal because of how devastated Tamantha was?
Absolutely. I wouldn't even consider it a betrayal
I
because
wouldn't
if Tamantha
consider it a
learned
betrayal
to.
either. That's why I was a little iffy on whether to call it that or not.
Well, I mean, because here's the thing. It's really, Tam's illiteracy, because she never knows how to read the fucking room. That caused the problem. And yeah, oh, actually, wait, we got a question from Liam, funnily enough, about Tam Nakano. What the hell was that Tam Nakano versus Tam Nakano matchup? I forget the name of the actual performer that
Now
was pseudo
Ishikawa.
Tamantha. Now Ishikawa?
Yeah.
So now Ishikawa was pseudo Tam, and I believe the match was put together. Wasn't that Julia's idea to kind of fuck with Tam?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So Julia and Tam hate each other. It's like it's on site with the two of them.
But
Liam.
mostly Tam hates Julia's guts, And Julia is just kind of mildly annoyed by Tam, and sometimes she feels like she has to put her in her place.
Yeah, which why are you booing her? She's right. I'm just saying generally. I'm not saying you specifically were booing
Yeah,
her.
no.
But but yeah, uh they hate each other. Julia did this to kind of screw with Tam because Tam took the world title from her, as you know, Liam, at All Star Grand Queendom. So yes. Yeah, and Umbra, you stay winning, man. I swear to God. Also, they were showing us how a fake Tam can be mentally healthier than a real one. That is objectively true. That's kind of horrifying, actually. So I hope that clears that up, Liam. Super excited that you're in the Discord. I feel like Twilio's been picking up some momentum lately, and I really love that it's because of these Stardom reactions. It's
Stardom,
a big
yeah.
reason why we do this. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you're with the Discord, which Liam and Umbra both are, makes me super happy, as is Abel. You guys know we'll be doing games at 8, or just chilling. Sometimes we don't get enough people for games, so we'll just sit around, we'll talk.
Play some putt
So if you
party.
yeah, we do have like Putt Party. It's a fun game, and we can game and talk at the same time with games that chill. If you're self-conscious or whatever, or games aren't really your scene, we get it. There's no obligation to join. It's not compulsory, any of that crap. You do what you want, again, so long as you're respectful. You can just hang out at the channels, messaging people, getting to know people. Just to know that that's going to be going on from 8 to probably 10 or 11. Usually goes a bit later on Fridays. And yeah, so we'll see you guys then. Sometimes people can be a little late. I know, if I'm just being honest with myself, I'm usually a little late. I don't really get on until 8:30.
Yeah, I was gonna
Probably gonna do
say
the same thing again.
usually we are about as like at capacity as we're going to be by 9.
Yeah,
Like usually like it starts kind of filling up a little bit around like 8:30, but most people, I would say maybe 60% of people actually show up around 8, while the rest of us kind of file in between 8 and 9. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be in at 8 tonight. I'm going to try to, but if I'm not, it won't be surprising. I do have some running that I need to do. So, I'll just, try and be in as soon as I can, and we can get our stuff done and have some fun and, chill.
absolutely. All right. So guys, with that said, please leave a like as you file out, subscribe with the bell icon. You don't miss any of that, Twitch. Goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. And I guess most immediately because we're waiting for the Stardom 521 show, because we're not going to do Flash and Champions until we do their May 21st show. And then after Flash and Champions, we've got New Blood, which will just be on YouTube. So beyond Stardom, Twitwow in Review, which Liam, since you're new here or newish here, Twitwow in Review is pretty much a video series we do recapping the week in the world of wrestling. So we talk about, the major events of like Raw, SmackDown, AEW, sometimes Stardom if really big stuff has happened, all that stuff. So yeah, that's at 10 p.m. usually. On days where we've got a double recording or just a pay-per-view, which again, double recording, it'll be at 4 p.m., but 10 p.m. is the usual time, and it will be that on Saturday, tomorrow. So tomorrow, 10 p.m., Twitwow in Review. Hope to see you guys there. Again, Discord members, you already know that we're going to gather together later for games and chill, or maybe chill and chill. I don't fucking know. And yeah, until then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in. Peace out.